So hey everybody, this is Shelby Miller with Keller Williams Realty Group and part of the Landis Rental team. And today I am with Susan Sloan with Real Health Quotes. Susan, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk to you today from my Senior Real Estate Specialist Facebook page.
Thank you, Shelby. I really like the idea that we can talk together because real estate and insurance kind of play hand in hand with each other. It depends on where you live and what your lifestyle is as to what insurance recommendations I'm going to make for someone going on Medicare.
Well, and that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, Susan, is why, first of all, why does someone want to actually work directly with a Medicare agent?
The reason is what I find when people come to me, they're always looking at the television. Invariably, I get told, oh, I've heard that this insurance is the best insurance. When in actuality, particularly for Medicare supplements, there is no best insurance. A Medicare supplement is a Medicare supplement. Nothing changes. On Medicare Advantage plans, there can be really slight nuances. And when you hear the television commercials that say zero premium, zero copay for a primary care physician, it's very easy to be swayed by that without realizing that there's very often a $6,700 out-of-pocket maximum that isn't mentioned.
So let me ask you, if someone is thinking that they're getting ready to go on to Medicare, what should they be doing? What do they need to do? Like, where do they start?
First thing, we have to make sure that they are signed up for Medicare Parts A and B. It used to be automatic that everybody got a Medicare card when they were about to turn 65, and then you could just reject Medicare Part B if you were staying with employer insurance. That's not the case anymore. If you're not collecting Social Security when you turn 65, you have to apply for Medicare Parts A and B. And I have too many people calling me at like the 25th of the month saying that they need Medicare in place by the first of the following month. And it's not possible because you have to apply with Social Security. It takes them 4 to 6 weeks to process the application and get you out a card. If it's not processed, I can send in an application for you, but the insurance company is going to send that on to Medicare, who will reject it because you're not in their system yet. Really important to get started on it. I like to go out and meet with people way ahead of time to give them an idea of what we need to do, what steps, and when we need to do them, so that things get done quickly and you have your cards when you need them.
So a lot of the people that follow my page are the children of seniors. So they might not even really be ready themselves for Medicare, but they're looking for mom and dad. So what if mom and dad have a lower income and they're seeing these advertisements that are for $0 per month down and all of that kind of stuff? Is there a catch to that?
The big catch to that is there's good and bad with those. Those zero premium plans, as I said, can have a $6,700 out-of-pocket maximum. And I really encourage the children or a close friend or relative to be there when I'm talking with anyone who's going on Medicare. It's really important to do that because I'm giving you a whole lot of information. Right. There's only so much you can absorb. Hopefully your friend or your child absorbs some of it as well. And then I always tell people, the next day when you think of things, call me back. The next week, call me back. Let's go over it again. I really want people to feel comfortable with what they're buying. And as I said, those zero premium plans, while they can sound very good, and for some people they are good, they're not the answer that the television tells people they are. Because if you're going to have a $350 copay for an MRI, or you're going to pay $0 under a Medicare supplement for an MRI, which one are you more likely to take care of?
Right, right. No, it makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, obviously, you and I have known each other a long time, so I know what your strengths are, but let me ask you to share with everyone, what do you think are some of the strengths and differences that you have versus other Medicare agents that might be out in the Lehigh, Bucks, Montgomery area?
One of my big strengths is that I've been in health insurance for a long time. I used to work for a major health insurer, and I've also worked for a hospital and hospital billing. So I have an idea not only of how the plans work, but of how the insurance companies work, at how things are billed, how the doctors are billing them, the hospitals are billing them. And my big strength isn't in selling you insurance, it's being there afterwards to make sure that things go correctly for you. And if you have a problem, I encourage people to call me all the time. Because yes, while there can be customer service people there, you're not sure of who you're dealing with. I have a vested interest in my clients, so I really want to make sure that I get the problem solved for them.
And I've seen you do that over and over again. You are truly very dedicated to the people that you service, and I'm a fan of yours. So let me see, if someone who is planning on traveling extensively, or they're maintaining a second home after their retirement, what coverage do you think is best suited for them?
Well, again, we have to take a look at it. If you have a second home and you're living out of the area, or you're spending a lot of time out of the area in another state, even in another portion of the state, insurances can be different from one area to the next. Really, really important to sit down and see who you can use, how the network is. You don't want to go in and find out that all the doctors you want to see are out of network. Because you can end up with massive bills, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars worth of bills. You have health insurance, and yet it may not all be covered the way you expect.
So I know that some medications are really, really expensive, like really expensive. So is there any extra help that can be given and provided to help cover the cost of high expense?
In Pennsylvania, we have PACE and PACE-Net. That's a big help right there. So if you're really low in income, we need to check Medicaid. We need to see what the state says you're eligible for Medicaid, because that will make a difference in what help you get from Social Security and Medicare to help pay your Social Security or your Medicare bills, and to help lower the cost of prescriptions, because prescriptions, as Shelby said, I've had people come to me with $15,000 a month prescriptions. Not many people can afford to pay that.
No, they can't. So Susan, I mean, obviously you are a wealth of knowledge, and you're willing to help anyone. You're willing to take phone calls, and guys, you can see how genuine she is and how much she truly is passionate about what she wants to do, and she'll sit down and she'll answer questions. So if someone wants to reach you directly and see how you might be able to give them some guidance, how should they reach you?
The best way to reach me is either by phone, by text, or by email. Any of those are good. Or you can go on my website, realhealthquotes.com. There's a contact page, and you can type in your questions and send them to me, and I will get right back in touch with you.
One of the last things, guys, is on her website that she's telling you about, she has a whole library of information. She is just a wealth of knowledge in so many areas, and you interact with so many of us in the senior community, whether it's through the real estate, or if it's doctors or mortgage lenders with reverse mortgages. I mean, you know a lot of people. So you might find that Susan knows someone that you can also benefit knowing by checking out her website, which again is what?
www.realhealthquotes.com, and I'd love to have you get in touch with me.
Thank you so much for your time. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you.